Hello guys. Nina. Hello guys, welcome back to Screwing Around. So this is our new project here. Like last time, the electric bike didn't work that well. So that's my second attempt to build it. So please come over that I can show you the products here. So the first time we only had this engine here with 2000 watt, and it was connected with this controller and with these batteries here. So for the second engine bike attempt, I bought 8 batteries, so we can fire up 2 engines now with 2 different controllers. And my my target is that I mount these engines like this together, come a little bit closer, and to pair the engines with like this connector, and then we have 2 engines working together, and I will mount them like this into the bicycle and to the bike. So that's the task we will do together. And yes, so I would say we start grinding. So my first attempt was mounting the engines on the blade here from the bike, like this, like a little boxer motor, but I couldn't get these engines straight here. So my conclusion is now that I mount the engines on the rail here, so they are perfectly in line, so it's no wobbling, and then we put the connector on there, and then the rails with the engines go up here, and I will connect them to the bike. So now my cameraman or woman disappeared, and I have to film like this. I hope you can see me. So now we start with building these 2 engines together here. And yeah, it will be a little bit difficult to get them on the same height and on the same level, but yeah, I will start with that now. So now I'm finished with aligning the engines. So I mounted this one here, and the other one I had to make some mounts, and I have to weld them outside later. And when we go too close up here, you can see that yeah, the engines are lined up perfectly, or I hope so. So I will connect them with the adapter and then mount the engines to the bike. I mounted them together, the two engines, and after playing a little bit, if everything works just fine, it came up to my mind that I have to change the one direction of one engine. So if they are like this here, they would screw the same way, but if I take on the opposite side, I have to change the electricity coming to the engine, and therefore I have to weld on the nut here, because if the engines work in the same direction, one nut gets loose because they are bolted on the same way. So we start welding right now. So now the engine is mounted, fitted in here to have a look if the chain fits, but it's now too short because the engine is sitting farther behind because of the mount, and I have to loosen the chain and get the chain a little bit longer. So now we come to the battery mount here. I bought a little piece of metal, so the batteries fit inside. But it's holding pretty strong, and I have to look if both of the engines and the 4 additional batteries have all some space here in the room for the bike. And to strengthen up the whole thing here, I attached a steel bar and welded on here and over there, so it's stiffer. Otherwise there are only this mount and this would break down at the front. So I'm pretty happy with the construction right now, and I would be not more happier if all of the batteries and the engines fit in there. And then I have to look if there's some space available for the controllers. But yes, so we do that after that. This is how I mounted everything. I mounted here 4 batteries at the bottom with a bracket I made, and here 4 on the top. So we have 8 batteries all here. I have to do all the wiring after it, and yeah, the second big controller is on the other side. I mounted it here, and I have only one engine on the bike right now to get it a test if everything works. So now all of the controllers here, both two are connected to the bike, and they're pretty solid here. So the batteries are strong connected too, so should nothing fall apart from this bike. And the next thing is to get the batteries wired up for the controllers, because this controller is a 48 volt controller. So I divided the 8 batteries into two multiple 4 batteries, so we get the double of the ampere, and this controller here gets fed with 72 volts. So I put straight 6 batteries on this controller. So now we start wiring the batteries. So now we have one cable finished. Now you can see here all of the 8 batteries at the vehicle, and these are all in line, and these 4 are all in line too. So they get the engine back there with the 48 volt, and this one I made a Y connector to the batteries, and there goes then 6 batteries, and this is the power for this engine. So hello guys, welcome back to our project here. So now all the cabling is finished, and I connected all the wires here. They gave me a little sheet because everything is in Chinese. I guess that's the language. So I hope that works. And I'm wearing some gloves because we have like 72 volts right now. And the last thing I want to do is to connect the battery wires to the engine. Put it onto minus here and screw it on. Okay, we do now our first test drive with the one engine, and yes, we start with straightening the chain a little bit, that we have more tension on it. So this should be enough. And luckily I found a nice spot for the ignition up at the fuel tank. And now it should work. Oma!
Eterno elektro.
Ja. Now the train is away. Komm, überhol mal! als los geht's und jetzt? Nee.